This just came down from ESPN. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury verbally agree to fight again on July 24th in Las Vegas. Where in Vegas, we don't know yet. I heard rumors it will be in the Raiders Stadium, but we're not for sure. The split will be 60-40 for Fury. Now, if they reach a snag between now and July 23rd, they have another date, alternate date, which will be August 14th. This is according to Mark Kriegel of ESPN. Neither one of these guys been in the ring for 15 months. I think the last fight they had was February 2020. It was rumored that Wilder wants $20 million of step-aside money. Fury and Bob Arum didn't want to pay that. They'd rather fight him in a trilogy, and here we are. Wilder's trainer, Malik Scott, said he doesn't want the money. He wants blood. He wants revenge. Fury said, I'm going to smoke him and crack his skull wide open. I will finish Wilder in 3 rounds and Anthony Joshua's next. Until that happens, what does AJ do? According to his promoter, Eddie Hearn, he said it's a possibility that he faces Alexander Usyk, which I think is more than a possibility because Usyk is trying to enforce his mandatory. I'm also hearing that Usyk wants more money. Every other video I tell you, boxing is crazy. Anything can happen in the world of boxing. We were looking forward to the Tyson Fury-Joshua fight. It was signed, sealed, delivered, and bam. Wilder wins the arbitration. All of a sudden, we're looking at the Wilder-Fury trilogy on July 24th. I still got Fury winning in 3 or 4 rounds. One of Wilder's former opponents, Malik Scott, which he knocked out, is now his trainer. If Malik Scott could somehow train Wilder to pull this off, he would be Trainer of the Year. That is the latest of the Wilder and Fury soap opera. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Caleb Plant is letting it be known that he wants $10 million for the fight, or around that ballpark. I know Callum Smith made $6 million, and Billy Joe Saunders made $8 million. And Caleb Plant feels he has a bigger fan base in the United States. Also, he's holding the last belt that Canelo wants. And some people think that's a high amount to pay Caleb Plant for a fight. And they might be right. They think Canelo should look at other avenues like Ed Berlanga or David Benavidez. But the goal here for Canelo and his team is to become undisputed at 168. And they may not have to pay $10 million, but they got to pay Plant probably a little bit more than they wanted to, because he has the last belt that you need to achieve your goal. And you know, Caleb Plant has a lot to say, how much better he is than Billy Joe Saunders. He's taller, faster, a more dedicated fighter. Yeah, he is a more dedicated fighter. He also talks about how Canelo takes advantage of fighters like Callum Smith had a 5-week training camp. And he said, Canelo will not take advantage of me like that. I can't knock Plant for what he's doing. Get the most money you can, because you're about to lose your title. You're about to get knocked out. And who knows where you're going to go from there. But what is your opinion? Does Canelo look somewhere else if the price is too high? Or does he give Plant $9 or $10 million to make the fight happen? At the end of the day, I think Plant will be making the same as Billy Joe Saunders, but more power to him if he gets more. You know, he has the last belt. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.
Ready.